what is something that you can do to get more sales faster and easier that most people don't ask for. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. It's October 29th, 2017. 7:28 at night here in Orlando, Florida. Perfect day to talk about sales, and a perfect day to talk about how you can increase your sales. So, I just got done with this class. It was like maybe 50 feet that direction, and there was 250 people there. And when somebody was done speaking, people would get up and clap and cheer for them and say, "Hey, good job." Well, if there was a version of that in the sales world, that would be a testimonial, right? That would be somebody getting up and clapping and cheering and saying, "You should buy this product or this service for this reason. Here's the testimonial." But a lot of times salespeople are scared to ask for them. They don't know how to ask for them, or they're not willing to, because they may think that their product's not that good, or they may think that there's going to be problems, or that person's going to complain. There's a lot of doubt sometimes when salespeople make a sale, and they're worried about what everybody's going to do and what everybody's going to say. But if you really want to have the ability to compound more sales faster, it's that social proof. It's just like if you were in the room with me earlier today and everything went right, people were clapping, that's like somebody printing something out and saying, "Hey, look, here's this Scott Sylvan Bell guy. He's really cool. I like him. Here's all the reasons," and you can spend some time and ask for those. And I got to tell you, there are some companies who say, as a condition of doing business with me, you got to give me some sort of testimonial. And the thing that's just janky and weird about that is it's manufactured at that point. It's not real. It's not something that somebody is excited about. And, I've had people come to me and say, "Hey, Scott, I really want you to do a testimonial for me for my product." And I'm like, "Yeah, but your product's not that good." They're like, "Yeah, but I really want you to leave me a testimonial." I'm like, "Hey, look, I'm putting my name on something, right? And if I'm going to put my name on a product and say that, hey, this is really good, it better be really good." And there's a couple of well-known people out there that have gotten testimonials from me because they've got good products, they've got good services. So, to begin with, you've got to have a good product, you've got to have a good service, you got to deliver, you got to follow through. But there's nothing wrong with asking and saying, "Hey, are you happy with everything you got?" "Yeah." "Do you like it?" "Yeah." "Would you buy it again?" "Yeah." "Hey, would you mind giving me a testimonial?" "Well, I don't have time." "Well, if I kind of, write it for you and then you modify it, does that work?" "Oh yeah, that's cool." That's cool too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But your version of somebody getting up and clapping so that everybody can see and get social proof is going to be that testimonial. But just know that most people aren't willing to do it. They're not willing to ask. They're not willing to put in the effort. And a lot of companies aren't willing to actually deliver what they promised. The sales guy said whatever they were going to say to make the sale, right? And so, we live in a world of confusion. There's so many different options. There's so many different choices out there. And the person who has the most amount of testimonials wins. Now, I remember back when I was doing in-home sales every day, I had testimonials based upon zip codes. And so when I would go into a neighborhood, I would pull up those zip codes, and I knew based upon some of the people in that zip code, a lot of people knew them. And so they would say, "Well, Scott, we want to think about it." I'd say, "All right, great." And I'd pull out my book, and it was a lot of pages. And like, here's all of the testimonials from people. And there are people like, "Oh, I know that guy." I'm like, "Hey, let's call him. Let's talk about what we did for him." And they'd say, "Well, I really don't need to. We're good. If he said you guys are good, you're good." Okay. But, that was their version of seeing somebody get up and clap for me, right? So if there was ever a visual representation of you being good at a sales job, it's as many testimonials as you can get. Now, I took a copywriting class, I don't know, 3 years ago, and one of my good buddies was teaching it. And he was like, "You're in a good position because you have more testimonials than you know what to do with. Most companies don't have that." So if you really want to have like that easy ability to overcome objections in a way that most people can't, have a stack of real. I got to say this because some people try to fake it and have their mom write 75 testimonials for them, and have their dad write 25 testimonials for them, and have their brother write 50 more. So they're like, "Hey, I got 200 testimonials written from 3 people. There are people out there who do those kind of scam artist stuff, and it's not cool, right? They got to be real testimonials, because here's what's going to happen. There's a multiplier effect that happens to you. So let's say that you go out and you do the wrong thing for your buyer, and they find out what's happening. They're going to be beyond upset. Right? And then so maybe they write bad reviews on review sites, maybe they contact an attorney, but things never go well for the people who take shortcuts. That's what you need to know. You really want to get sales faster and easier? Get plenty of testimonials that are real. There's like a little asterisk that are real, that are real from people because you've delivered what you promised. So there you go. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last off, you can send it out to all your friends via StumblePalm, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.